this process has been developed over several years. My background is in 1999, I started business school. I also have a master's degree in information systems, which is essentially using technology to make decisions. I'm really interested in working with the best of the best that's out there and bringing information. The impact in my life too, using this model that I'm going to share with you. In 3 years, I tripled my salary, and I've also made decisions to take really huge pay cuts because it was the right thing for my life. So there's a lot that you can do financially. My relationships are a lot more solid. The model that I've developed brings in conversation with all pieces of the body and the brain. So you're actually feeling what's going on. It's easy to just get into that everything needs to be done, so it's important to know what matters and what doesn't. Our filter that we view the world through right now is very much technology and commerce and that type of stuff. So that is the filter that we're viewing the decisions that we make. A lot of times we focus on being really rational, and we are losing touch with a lot of other information that we have available to us. Once you start to pay attention to something, there's a chance to have awareness. So we decide we have a problem, we need to make a decision. If we get really good at awareness, we can, over time, begin to see things that are coming up on the horizon. Exploration, which is the second step, this is all left brain stuff. So this is our brainstorming. What are all the options we have? And it's important to know what the possibilities are, and if you accept them, really truly accept them and own them, you're not running afraid of them. When you make decisions and you're coming from fear, you actually have blood comes down into your visceral organs to prompt a fight or flight response, and you're not making as good of decisions. So if you are able to remove fear and be really conscious about the decisions you make, it's much more powerful. If you breathe through your left nostril, you have more electrical activity in the right side of your brain. If you breathe through your right nostril, you have more electrical activity in the left side of your brain. So if you're more right-brained or more left-brained, or working on a task that needs something more right-brain or more left-brain, you can actually influence the way that your brain works by coming in and breathing in a way that influences it. And if you breathe through both, you're able to connect both hemispheres of the brain. It's important to take that step back and look at it from a wider perspective, and instead of having either or, to allow both and. So allow everything that is there to exist. It's really great to get that step back, and then you have a lot more clarity on what's going on, what's really there that's kind of subconsciously operating. The courage piece is really important. Having the courage to say, this is really what needs to happen, and especially at those times when someone comes to you and says, I don't think so. If you're really sure of your decision, it's important to have that courage to say, this is what we need to do and go forward. This is really hundreds and hundreds of hours of research condensed into a very short hour. So this is really meant to be a beginning introduction, so you can start to jump off and look at other things.